And happy Sunday. I hope you're all having a great weekend. Just framing our week ahead here, week number 10. So, this was posted over a week ago now, but this was obviously posted for those who wanted to work ahead. So, week 10 encompasses Monday, November 8th to Friday, November 12th. So, with everything that we do this week, you know that it's due the following Monday at 8 a.m. As always, you've got your participation activity. Just make sure that you get that done for your attendance check, okay? As I've mentioned through here, we're going to actually introduce Unit 2 this week. And we're going to sort of take the pressure off the gas pedal, and you're going to have a chance just to slow the pace down a little bit. But there will still be content to read, to make notes for your unit test and final exam, and then to ensure that you're watching all the videos and reading the articles and that you're taking notes on that as well. When I marked your unit tests, I found overwhelmingly the students that performed very well were those who showed me that they had done the work. So they provided evidence in their long answer questions that demonstrated connections to the course content, to the videos that we watched, to the articles that we read. And it was really obvious that they had gone through all of the material throughout the last month and a half. And that's really what I'm looking for, especially in an e-learning space. So making sure that when you're going through the slide decks, you're writing notes. When you're reading the articles, you're writing notes. You're taking these notes down, so you're making these connections, and then you're showing me in your work those connections. So, for example, in your case studies or in your blog entries, all of these things should be connecting back to the material that we're learning in class. So you're saying, "Hey, Ms. Thompson, look, I'm reading the slide decks. I'm watching the videos. I'm doing the work." It's just something that you really need to do in an e-learning classroom, because it'd be really easy for you just to kind of skip over all of that content and go right to the assignment and then just do the assignment, but not really have any baseline of knowledge because you've not done the work. So I'm really going to be looking for that in Unit 2 as the building blocks for this course. So I wanted to take a minute just to emphasize this, okay? See right there, make sure that you read all of that stuff and take notes throughout. So tomorrow, you are required to do a lesson on information and decision making. Again, read the lesson, take the notes, watch the videos, read the article that's shared, and take notes on everything. I really want to see that you're making those connections. When you're done, make those connections in a discussion post. So you've got another discussion post that's been provided to you under discussions. These are the questions. And then again, I really would like to see that you're making connections to the lesson on information and decision making. So show me that you went through that slide deck, okay? Make sure that you're also commenting on at least 2 peer posts to achieve both maximum marks on that discussion post. On Tuesday, you've got a reading to do. So it's a reading on decision making and then some guided questions. So very straightforward, not hard. But again, look at this as an opportunity to take notes. So these guided questions are your notes, right? So you want to be coming back to these notes throughout this unit and making sure that you're drawing from that when you apply it to projects and assignments. Wednesday, you're going to read an article, Drowning in Email. You guys would probably relate more to this from drowning in text messages or, DMs or whatever it might be. When you consider your cell phone, and, teachers certainly feel this as well. Every 2 seconds I can see something dinging on my phone beside me. And often I have to turn my phone upside down just to not be distracted by it. So it's the same idea. That's what this article is really about, is that idea that we're constantly being interrupted. And then I want you to reflect on that in a discussion post by answering these questions. And then, as always, answering these questions and commenting on at least 2 peer posts. So 2 discussion posts this week, okay? On Thursday, you've got a lesson. Again, straightforward. All you have to do is go through the slide deck and make some notes on the slide deck for your future references. And that's it. On Friday, you've got a period to just clean all of that up, okay? So very straightforward, but again, the emphasis this week really should be on setting up your Unit 2 with success. Some of us performed very well on the first unit test, some of us did not. And again, those students that did not, it was really highlighted. What really happened was you spent too much time trying to find the answers to the multiple choice questions because you didn't know them. And you would have known them if you had taken really strong notes and you had studied those before the test. And you're going to need to do that for your Unit 2 test. And you're definitely going to need to do that for your final test, which is really in the position of the final examination. Okay, so again, lessons, take notes, articles, read the articles, watch the videos, take notes, 2 discussion posts. You've got a reading on decision making and some guided questions. And that's it. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me know. I will be sending your Mark book updates this week as well for your midterm, so you'll have that coming at you. And if you have any questions about where you're sitting for your midterm mark, just let me know. Of course, it's a reflection of where you're at in the course at this moment, and also a reflection of where you could be at the end. But there's still a lot of time to make some positive changes, so don't forget that either. Okay, I hope you're doing well, and I will see you online.